Hi ladies and gentlemen, this is Chet here from Avion Technology. Here in the Chicagoland area, we are a digital agency that works with other digital agencies to help scale them up, turn them around, make them profitable. We also work with a lot of small businesses to kind of give them a really good digital presence and also help them with digital marketing. So today, this lecture is this a lecture? It's not a lecture. This little video is from our small business success series, where we take one industry and then kind of talk about things that industry can do to get a really good digital presence. So today we're talking about the interior design industry. Within the interior design industry, there's a couple of mistakes that you should avoid doing on your website so that you have an amazing digital presence. I'm going to talk about that today. Right. Number one, numero uno, you should have a really clear value proposition. Right? What it is that separates you from everyone else in your industry, and you should have that posted very, very blatantly on your homepage. What it is that separates you from everyone else. Have a very clear value prop. Number one. Number two, having very poor visuals. Visuals that don't reflect your core values, visuals that don't reflect your user personas, visuals that don't reflect who you are, visuals that don't reflect your end product, visuals that are not enticing, visuals that are not attractive. Make sure you don't have those kind of visuals, right? So actually selecting a visual is a very, very nuanced process, right? Folks think it's about the gut feel. It's not actually about the gut feel. It's looking at historical data. It's looking at your user personas. It's looking about the 5 kinds of customers who are most likely to buy from you, and then selecting visuals that appeal to them. Remember, people don't buy from other businesses. People buy from other people. So you gotta give your site a personality. You gotta make your site look authentic, and your site should tell a story. Even when we talk about unique selling proposition, right? The biggest part about a unique selling proposition is that it should tell a story. How are you different from everyone else? That's what sells. So similarly, when you're selecting visuals, make sure that they tell a story. They tell everyone who you are, what you stand for, what your customers stand for, how you're different, right? That's number two. Number three, mobile application, right? You can have everything else, all the ducks in a row, and then your site doesn't open on a mobile phone. Boom. You've lost a lot of customers. So make sure that your site renders really well on a mobile phone. Right. Number four, this is a cardinal error. This is a cardinal sin. Make sure you don't do it. Folks just don't know how to contact a business. There's no clear calls to action. There's no clear contact details written. So even if someone comes on your site, they like your value prop, they like the images, but they just don't know how to get in touch with you. So make sure you have very clear contact us. Make sure your contact us details are written very explicitly on the website. And the last is, again, this is a cardinal sin. This is a cardinal error. Make sure that your website loads fast, under 3 seconds, ideally. So everything that I said about images, and make sure the images are compressed. Make sure there's a CDN which is delivering those images. Making sure that your website is responsive, it renders well on all different browsers and devices. Make sure all that stuff is in place, because if it's not, your website is going to load slow. If it's going to load slow, there's going to be a tremendously high bounce rate. Folks are just going to leave your website. They're not going to go any further, and even Google will penalize you for that. So here at Avion Technology, we've helped a lot of businesses. I'm sorry, my lights just went out. I'm an amateur YouTube. So here at Avion Technology, we work with a lot of smaller businesses, small interior decorators, designers, to help give them a really good presence. So if that's you, definitely give us a shout. We'd love to connect with you, and we'd love to know about your project in much more detail. Hopefully these lighting issues will go away. Like I said, I'm just in the early phases of my YouTube career, so my apologies for this. And if you like this content, press like. If you want to subscribe, press subscribe. Check here from Avion Technology. Thank you so much, and you have yourself an awesome day. Thank you. Bye-bye.